Have you been locked down for more than one day before?
Yeah. What, in a row?
In a row, yeah.
Yeah.
What was the longest?
Zach, I don't know. I can't remember. I actually can't remember. But it wouldn't have been like loads of days in a row.
I think the longest was 4 days for us. 4 days lockdown, yeah. They was every wing was getting searched in the prison.
So if you didn't have a shower in your cell,
there was no shower. No. And we weren't getting like meals from the servery where we normally collect our food. We were getting these bags that you had to pour hot water in and just like shake it up and then eating it was terrible.
That's
4 days.
Awful.
They searched the whole prison.
And I think obviously you also look forward to, and your family and friends are looking forward to you phoning them at certain times.
That's the main thing.
And, you know, if they don't hear from you, you can't really just send them a text saying, lockdown, can't phone. They just don't get that phone call. And I think that's sad, isn't it?
I think that's the worst part. Not being able to use the phone if there's no phones in the cell.
For both parties, for you. And, you know.
And for your people.
If you're having a hard day, if you're having a really sad day, then people out there, they pick you up.
100%. And it's nice to hear.
And vice versa. They can hear your voice, hearing that you're okay.
Precisely.
And that is just not on the cards. But also, I'm going to say it.
Go on.
The gym.
How did we not talk about that? It's only you that's got to bring up gym, innit? Yeah, it's only right.
Look, I'll definitely be doing in-cell workouts.
That's a standard.
But
when you can't shower though, it's a bit long.
When you're, okay. All right, yeah. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. Some squats, but you're not really, when you start going to the gym and you're actually into your fitness like that, and it's one way of releasing that stress, you know, there's nothing can quite compare actually getting yourself in the gym and getting into a natural session.
I think that's a close second to the phone call.
Yeah.
You need that gym. It's good for your mind, good for your body.
I pick that over socialising, to be fair.
Yes. If there's gym during association time, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to the gym.
Yeah. I used to miss the association to go gym.
Yeah. Likewise.
And just socialise.
The evening
with the
gym
dumbbells,
sessions were the best though.
Yeah.
You know,
but that's when it normally was, no?
Yeah, of course. Which is good.
Yeah. I can completely understand why that is like a hot topic in there.
And that's the word from the wing.
And that's the words from the wing.
Words from the wing.
So we know that a lot of our listeners are, you know, have been in jail and been in prison, been in jail, like us. But we also know a lot of people haven't, who listen to the podcast and interact with us on social media. So yeah, we're absolutely loving interacting with everybody.
Yes.
And we have a question that we're going to answer. And the question is...
Go on, hit me.
There's actually a few questions in one question. Okay. So we're going to break it down a little bit. Cool. So the question was for people that haven't been to prison. What would you ask somebody that has been to prison? What would you want to ask?
And we put that on our socials, right?
Yes. And we got loads of responses. Thank you all for your responses. They're incredible. We just picked this one randomly. And the question is, what is the food like?
Yeah.
Did you feel safe?
Yeah.
Is there a smart TV? Good question. And is it like what you see on the TV?
Yes. No, yes.
Please don't do it like that.
I'm joking. No, I'm joking. I'm not going to.
What is the food like?
The food, mate. Mate. You're taking me back there. Yeah. Okay, the food's not great. Nah. That's why we're cooking mackerels, isn't it?
That's why people try and cook themselves. The food isn't great. It's quite...
No, but you get used to it. What was the... What
if we can explain what the food is kind of like. So usually one of your meals a day is
a hot meal, right?
Is a hot meal, and one of them is a cold meal. So that will be a sandwich. It usually is a wrap, or a sandwich, or some form of chaos in bread. Can I say
that? That's a nice one. That's a nice way to put it.
A packet of crisps.
Yep. I was going to say what crisps they are.
Seabrook.
Listen. Yeah. Do you know how many the man them go into a shop and they see Seabrook and they're like, yo, boys, Seabrook.
It's
like PTSD.
Random. Yeah. Seabrook crisps and a penguin.
Yes.
And that's it. In your cold meal. Your hot meal, when you go to the servery, it's usually a big batch of something, curry.
Yep. Loads of different curries on there.
Different curries, or it could be...
But not curries that you get in your local Indian restaurant.
Yeah, not a curry you're thinking.
Takeaway.
Some chaos in a massive tin again.
Yeah.
And then next to it, you've got rice. You've got big rice, things again.
Rice,
chips.
pasta, potatoes.
So you've got probably like 3 forms of carb. And then there is one veg, isn't there? Sometimes.
Cabbage was a regular one.
Zach,
steamed cabbage.
You're kidding me.
Bruv.
Okay, it's something like that. Yeah. And then you've got some form of pudding.
Or carrots. Do you remember carrots?
Yeah.
Or broccoli and cauliflower. Not bad.
But it's always not the kind of like, yum, this is the best rice I've ever had, or trying to do it nicely.
All right, you know what it's like? I'd rather eat hospital food.
That is deep. That is generally what it's like. And the portion sizes, don't worry, you're not going to go hungry.
Yeah, you won't go hungry, definitely not.
Is there any other kind of food that they give us? What was about breakfast?
Do you remember you used to get little milks and the cereal packs?
Yes.
So you get
the day before.
200
mils. In your cold pack, the day before.
No, you get on the servery when you collect your dinner.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So, but it works differently in certain prisons when you get your milk.
But usually you do get your tea bags, not your
your tea pack,
not your Yorkshire tea bags.
No,
your tea bags, your sugar, something else, and a carton of milk that you get for a day,
and a little pack of cereals in there,
and you can use that on whatever you want.
Yeah,
Anyway, next question: did you feel safe?
Yeah, relatively. Yeah.
I'm safe in my cell. I can't go anywhere.
But safe. Like, did you feel safe being on the units, on the wings, being around other people? I'd
say, yeah. Majority of the time, I did feel safe.
Yeah.
At the start, no, I didn't.
Yes.
At the beginning, I felt quite unsafe because I just didn't know what I was to expect.
New surroundings. You had to adapt. Acclimatize.
Yeah, that's interesting. Did you feel safe?
Not straight away.
Okay, but you did it.
You have to have your wits about you. You know, it's a bit of it's a new situation. It's a new environment.
And then I think it's also once you've built those certain kind of like you understand who's in the prison and what's going on and who's your people and who's not or whatever. Then
I got comfortable
like being
to a
out
point
here.
where I could fall asleep during the day and my cell doors open.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? When you could do that in prison, you're kind of safe. You're safe.
Is there a smart TV? No.
Don't believe what you see on TV, man. Smart TV, really? No, there isn't. No.
There is.
I wish that would have been better.
That would have been cool.
That would have
been
amazing.
There's channel 1 to 10?
When I first went inside, we had channel 1 to 4.
Oh, that's back in the day though, isn't it?
2009?
I'm joking.
Is that back in the day? That is
1
back
to
in the
4?
days. Yeah, 1 to 4.
And what did you have then?
Just 1 to 4. That's
so
it. And we had we had TVs.
That wasn't like Hollyoaks and that, was it?
Yeah, Hollyoaks, Channel 4.
Yeah,
we used to have a joke like, yo, go look in the mirror and watch Channel U.
Oh.
Yeah, or look at go and watch Channel 4, bro.
I feel really young next to you right now. I just feel like you're on.
Trying to say I'm a granddad.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay, last
go on.
Last question. Is it like what you see on the TV?
You know what?
Good question.
To be fair, yeah, there's certain dramas and films that kind of portray accurately, but they show like a heightened. It's more dramatized, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Than what it normally is, but the look of them, if they're set in like the UK, is bang on.
And like Regime is quite similar. So
yeah.
And certain jobs.
They got you know what? They have like, if they're using a prison that's not like being run as a prison anymore, it's a genuine prison. Like it used to be a genuine prison, it's fine. They get the authentic like prison clothes, you know, like the tracksuits and the t-shirts. But like whatever the drama's happening, it's not really that going on.
No, that's what's the word when you
what? Like dramatized.
Dramatized, that's the word
it's a bit more dramatic.
So it is dramatized, but there is it's like the outline of it is quite similar. The clothing, let's say Regime,
the staff uniform,
what it's like, the jobs. But yeah, other than that, it's drama.
The drama and stories that happen, or the incidents that happen, are a bit far-fetched.
Yeah. I hope there's no bodies in the gardens.
No.
when you're planting.
Where have you seen? What you seen that?
Orange is the New Black.
Oh yeah. That's a big one.
I had to stop watching that.
Why?
You know,
why?
Because I was like, I loved it in the lead up to going to prison.
Okay.
And then I was on bail for a whole year, so I was still watching it then.
Yeah.
But then I had about 5 weeks until sentencing.
Yeah.
And I was still watching Orange is the New Black, and I was just so paranoid. And I think it was my sister. She was like, "You need to stop watching that show."
And did you think prison was like that before?
I had no idea what prison was like, but watching that was not helping. Do you know what I mean? It was like it was crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Don't watch
Orange is the New Black before you go to prison.
If you're pending sentencing.
But hopefully you're not pending a prison sentence.
Yes. Yeah. But yeah, that was a great question though.
Yeah, thank you. So that question actually was from Nathan on our Instagram. So thank you, Nathan.
Big up yourself, Nathan. Yes. Appreciate you. Please do carry on getting in touch with us, man. Yes,
because we love breaking them down and
keep them coming. That was a good question.
Yeah,
that was actually
and
a really good
helping answer
one.
any questions that you have.
How can they get in touch with us?
You can get in touch with us on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok at After Prison Pod, or you can email us at podcasts@prison.radio.
Yes, you can.
Or if you're inside, again, like always, please just get in touch with us the usual way.
Yeah. So yeah, what we also like to do on Life After Prison is signpost organisations that can support you whilst you're inside or on the outside. And today we are signposting Sussex Families, who offer support to families with loved ones in prison, and they have great resources available, especially for people who have children whilst they're in prison. So check them out and they can support you. So yeah, Jules, how do you think it went today?
Yeah, I've really enjoyed it.
Not bad, did it?
Yeah, it's taken us back to some memories.
Good, man. So yeah, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.